Hello, Virgos, beautiful, delightful Virgos. Welcome to your February 2023 Celtic Cross reading. I recently finished a Taurus reading that energetically was quite delightful, but also mischievous. So I'm still feeling some remnants of that energy despite going through and shuffling all of my tarot decks many times and preparing for you, Virgo, to do your Celtic Cross. So Celtic Cross reading, we're going to look at your current situation. We're going to look at what is challenging that, what's influencing your energy at this moment, your relevant past, exiting energy, the very immediate future, your strengths, environment, hopes and fears, and then a potential outcome if everyone involved stays on their current path. So let's get started. Your current situation, Virgo, is the Hermit. Your card, of course, also a card of withdrawal, independence, seeking inner guidance, and just overall contemplation. Very interesting place to start, Virgo. So what's challenging this? What's crossing this? King of Cups. Perhaps someone or something would like you to come out of your Hermit energy and join the world. King of Cups, compassion, emotional maturity, devotion. It can be someone else. It can represent a divine masculine, male or female. That's just a masculine energy dominating them. Or it could be you. We will go through and clarify. We're just trying to get an overview of the situation to start out. Your influencing energy, Virgo, is Knight of Wands. So yeah, I'm going to say you perhaps, so this is a scenario that's coming to mind to illustrate what's going on in the cards so far. You purposefully went into a period of being single, possibly celibate, determined to focus on your own independence. And yet here we are with a King of Cups and passion in the influencing energy. So prior to this King of Cups, you had made the determination to focus on yourself, your inner growth. But this King of Cups is very attractive and is inspiring you to take some kind of action, which is, of course, at odds with the Hermit's solitude. And I'm guessing this King of Cups is not only emotionally mature, but also very confident and very charming. In your relevant past, the Moon. This makes sense to me. I don't think this is probably hidden things, but you had some sort of intuition that there were things in your shadow that you needed to explore, and that's what sent you into contemplation. It might have been a tower moment, it might have been some kind of trauma, or it might have just been curiosity. But for whatever the reason, you chose consciously to go into the Moon by focusing on your inner self, your inner world. Exiting energy. 7 of Coins. Pentacles being about resources, money, security. 7 of Coins being about perseverance, hard work, diligence. that is on the way out. So your focus has gone from the outer world to the inner world, and now the emotional world is calling to you. But it doesn't seem like, I wouldn't say that you're not ready. I think you are ready, Virgo, but you think that you're not ready. Immediate future, 6 of coins. So getting back to the pentacles, but this time in regards to a relationship. I am really liking this King of Cups. Confident, charming, emotionally mature, supportive, kind. So it looks like you are allowing yourself to be drawn out of your solitude and into what seems like a good partnership so far. On the surface, everything seems good, equal give and take. Again, I think you're just not feeling ready for whatever reason. I don't know, maybe you told yourself, I'm going to be single for 6 months, and you met this King of Cups in the 2nd month. But for whatever reason, you're not feeling ready, but you are moving forward. Your strengths, the Fool. Virgo, you went in to contemplation in order to choose a new direction, choose a new beginning. What I'm seeing on this Hermit card is that he is very closed off. He looks a little bit frightened. You are feeling, so the Fool can also be naivety, foolishness, that sort of thing. Again, that's how you're feeling, but I'm not getting that impression. You know more than you think you know. You've gone deeper than you think you've gone, and you are ready for a new beginning because this is in your strengths. Your environment, 9 of coins, independence, the work that you did in the past, this 7 of coins energy that's exiting, it paid off, and it put you in a place where you had the freedom to go into contemplation and introspection. You earned your independence, and you feel like you're thriving in your freedom. And that also might explain why the King of Cups is in the challenge position, because you feel very confident in your solitude and independence. That's in your environment. And adding another element is going to shake things up. It's definitely going to change your environment, which you quite consciously and purposefully created. In your hopes and fears is the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands, really, this public success, victory, recognition is quite at odds with the Hermit. Very closed off, withdrawn, introspected. This King of Cups is amazing, and you know that. I get that from this reading. You know this King of Cups is absolutely incredible, a wonderful partner. You also know that adding a new element is going to change your life, and you won't know until it happens what that's going to look like. Is it going to be too much? Is it going to take you too far out of this life that you have very carefully curated? Or is it going to be manageable? Are you going to have to compromise too much? Are you going to have to leave your inner explorations of your deepest self behind? You're afraid that exploring this connection, you will lose yourself. Maybe in the past you've had relationships that were very codependent. Maybe in the past you have had a tendency to lose yourself in relationships, and you've done a lot of inner work to change that, to fix that, to find your center. And it seems like this is the first relationship that is putting all of this work you've done to the test. And you're worried that the changes you've made are not going to stick, and that you're going to go back to old patterns. In the outcome, 2 of Wands. So 2 of Wands, it's about planning, choosing between 2 potential paths, 2 or more, right? Also waiting, it can be a card of travel. I'm gonna need to clarify that. The outcome is a little bit unclear. What I'm getting right now is that you've not decided. So hopefully going through and clarifying these cards will give you clarity so that we can move past this 2 of Wands into some kind of action or choice. And what's showing on the table is a choice between independence or collaboration, staying single or entering a partnership. At the bottom of the deck, 2 of Swords. Yeah. Crossroads, indecision. This feels like a very tough decision to you. So let's go ahead and clarify, because clearly we need clarification. Your independence is very important to you. You worked very hard to heal, cultivate good habits, and to put up healthy boundaries. And this King of Cups is making you feel a little bit vulnerable and doubtful. Not doubtful of him, but of yourself. And we definitely, if you choose the King of Cups, we want you to go into that relationship keeping your healthy boundaries and keeping your confidence in yourself. Let's see what we find out with clarification. Why is the Hermit here for Virgo? Please tell me why the Hermit is here for Virgo. It does seem like you have built a very beautiful life for yourself right now, but it also seems like a beautiful potential relationship. Before we clarify, I'll just say I don't necessarily know that you actually need to make a choice between the 2 paths. In fact, you should keep that relationship with yourself even as you maintain exterior relationships. But let's keep going. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess ties so well with the Hermit. You have done so much inner work. You know how to tap into your intuition. But because this new relationship, I wouldn't be surprised if the Lovers come out, for this relationship to have been so triggering. It's causing you to learn and to grow, and trust that you have access to your intuition and that your higher self will help you make the choice that's in your highest good. Okay, the Hermit is clarified by the Emperor and Five of Cups. So this is weighing heavily on you. Being in this solitude, it used to feel really good. But now, with this self-doubt creeping in, with this divine masculine creeping in, you're, what felt good before is not feeling so good anymore. I do get the feeling that the Emperor is the King of Cups. So on this card we have an eclipse. The sun is eclipsed by the moon. And we do have the moon in your relevant past. I feel like there's something there. It's just like niggling in the back of my mind. I'm going to keep going, and if I think of it, I'll let you guys know. Why is the King of Cups in the crossing position, please? Why is King of Cups crossing the Hermit? We get Judgment and Three of Swords. At the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. Oh, this is feeling so very complicated. You've already shut down this King of Cups to some extent. Maybe there was a love offer which you rejected. And it was one of those moments where it's once you make a choice, you realize that it wasn't the right choice. Three of Swords, heartbreak, grief. Whatever happened is not irreversible because we're still having that indecision choice, planning in the future. It might be the depth of feeling that's causing this self-doubt. Relationships often bring out different sides of ourselves that we haven't explored before. I do think that you rejected some way, shape, or form the King of Cups. And that's why we have the Five of Cups, which can be a self-pitying energy. And then the determination to be happy single, while at the same time having this very passionate energy still influencing. That was unexpected. Did not see it going there. But I think, yeah, the Queen of Swords is kind of that truth. You rejected I don't think you rejected in a big way, or you didn't think the rejection was a big rejection. And then after, you realized it actually was big, and this relationship meant more than you thought it did. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Why is the Knight of Wands here for Virgo? King of Swords. Wheel of Fortune. Nine of Pentacles showing up again. So the wheel is still spinning. If the wheel was not spinning, we wouldn't have the Two of Wands in the outcome. We wouldn't have Two of Swords influencing this whole reading. We have this truth that you know and feel in your gut showing up again in your influencing energy. But then at the bottom of the deck, we have Nine of Pentacles again. The wheel is spinning and spinning and spinning, and you are struggling to find your center. And that's why it's proving so difficult to make a choice. Tell me about the moon and the relevant past for Virgo, please. Why is the moon here? Okay, clarifying the moon, we get the World. And we get Seven of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Cups. This world does not relate to the King of Cups. This is a personal completion, a personal cycle completion, in order to open yourself up to new options. Sorry, that was a alarm reminding me to feed the cats. I hope that I turned it off and didn't just sneeze it. We'll see. You ended a cycle to go into this contemplation mode in order to open yourself up to new options. Love wasn't one of those options that you saw. Love wasn't one of the cups that you were thinking of choosing. But it showed up in a pretty big way. Exiting energy is the Seven of Coins. Hard work, perseverance. The fairy tale depicted on this card is, I think it's the 6 swans. And a witch turns these 6 brothers into swans, and their sister she can't speak for many years while she goes through this painful process of creating shirts for them. So it's a really, when we say hard work and the 7 of coins, like really hard work, really diligent effort. You put in a lot of work to get to where you are, to manifest opportunities, and then something unexpected came along, so you said no and broke your own heart, possibly broke this King of Cups heart as well. But there's still the possibility to mend it. We have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, exiting energy, so some kind of offer rejected. We get 9 of Wands, the wounded warrior, resilient energy, and then we have the Star exiting. So you recognized this King of Wands for this delightful being that he is. It lit you up with hope, but then you remembered your path, what you consider to be your purpose. And so you made a choice to continue forward, but the wheel is still spinning. The wheel of fortune is still spinning. In the immediate future, we have 6 of coins. Tell me about the 6 of coins. I was not expecting this reading to go so deep. It's a lot of heavy energy here. Whew. Okay, 6 of coins is clarified by Queen of Wands. Passion, charisma, and 4 of Cups. And the Hierophant again at the bottom of the deck. Like I said, this the choice was made, but I don't know if it's the universe giving you another chance, or you manifesting another chance, or the King of Cups manifesting another chance. But this choice is going to have to be made again. And even though choosing freedom broke your heart, you're still not sure that you want to make that commitment. You're still feeling disconnected. And I think it's because of that self-doubt. You would be this snake, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is very passionate, and you're guarding all of your passions. The question is the King of Cups one of these eggs? Can the King of Cups be part of your world, which you are very, 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 very protective of? You don't let your heart rule you. You do let it influence you, I think, to some extent, but maybe you don't trust your heart. You're feeling very disconnected from your heart. But the King of Cups is still in your life in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. Now I'm really looking at this Fool and how hunched he is. Very self-protective. Maybe you feel self-protection is a strength. Okay. Why is the Fool here in Virgo's strengths? I really hope I didn't sneeze that timer. Why is the Fool here? I get the feeling that this choice was a hard one, but you felt like it was the right one. When you made the choice, you felt like it was the right one. Now you're doubting. Okay, we have the Sun. So your strength is your happiness, your life force, your vitality. Despite all this heaviness. We have Temperance showing up. I knew it was going to show up. The Lovers. Your strength is your ability to balance head and heart, to choose love, to choose happiness, to choose new beginnings, change, and freedom. But something has caused so much self-doubt. And whatever that is in the past that caused that self-doubt, it's not showing up in the reading. It hurt you enough to go into deep, deep, deep introspection, but it didn't hurt you enough that you lost your strengths. You are taking a pause from your journey, sitting down, allowing yourself to rest and regroup. But your strengths are still there. And we do have the Lovers in your strengths. This connection with the King of Cups is showing up in your strengths. Okay, now the alarm is off. As soon as I finish this, those cats are getting fed. I don't think the King of Cups hurt you, but we all bring our past to our present. We are all influenced by our present, by our past, by our present. And it was past influences that caused you to make the choice that you did. In the environment, we have Nine of Pentacles. In this card, I am seeing her as very introspected. And, you know, these are different decks, but I'm seeing this is kind of like the same owl on her shoulder as we have on the King of Swords card from the Wild Unknown. Why is the Nine of Pentacles here for Virgo?